Hey, what's up, comrades? Welcome to the first video, I think, of my relaunch of my YouTube channel. And as I said in my introduction video, in my relaunch video, we will play some new series, some new games. Let me get my timer going so I just know how long I've been recording. There you go. Okay, so for my first game, we will play a really awesome total conversion mod to Crusader Kings 2. And to be quite honest, I think Crusader Kings 2 is why I got my most subscribers. And the game is a little bit dated. It was released in 2012, I think. So it's not the most up-to-date video anymore, game anymore. But this mod is the Game of Thrones mod, and I think I showed a few episodes of it on my channel before, and it's really awesome. It's a total conversion, and let me just go into the single player. Just as a announcement before we start, I'm trying not to spoil either the books or the TV series. I cannot promise though, so if you really don't want to get spoiled, just don't watch. I'm sorry, but I'm trying not to spoil it, so that's why also we will start in a time period that is way before the books or the TV series. But yeah, I can't guarantee it, because my brain is full of Game of Thrones and Song of Ice and Fire knowledge. So we will play in Aegon's Conquest. And we'll do a custom setup. I don't want to, blah 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 blah, loads the story, here we go. I don't want to play one of these characters, Aegon Targaryen or one of the kings of this period. I'll play a minor lord. So here's the world at the time of Aegon's Conquest. Aegon the Conqueror, of course, the first Targaryen king of the Seven Kingdoms, conquered the Seven Kingdoms on the back of his dragon Balerion the Black Dread, together with his two sister wives. The other dragons were Vagar and... fuck, I forgot. Well, we will see in game. So I will not play as Aegon Targaryen. As you can see here, the Seven Kingdoms are actually divided in like kingdoms. We have the north, Torrhen Stark. We have the Vale, young Ronald Arryn. Where the Riverlands are, here are the Riverlands in the Game of Thrones, they are under rule of the Iron Isles, the King Harren the Black, the builder of Harrenhal. You have the Westerlands, you have the Reach. The Reach is led by the Gardeners, who historically died on the Fields of Fire, the only time all three dragons of the Targaryens were fighting in the same battle. Anyway, we will not play as one of the big guys, we will play as a small lord, and I chose a lord who is already a vassal of King Aegon the Conqueror, and I'm doing this because most of the times, let me start like this, Aegon starts with a decision, right, in the game. He gets a pop-up, an event, which says, basically, what do you want to conquer? Do you go for Westeros, this is this land here, the Seven Kingdoms, or do you want to build New Valyria? If you don't know, Aegon comes from a... Can I go terrain and see this? No. He comes from... is a Valyrian. Valyria was here. This island wasn't shattered like this before, but a big catastrophe destroyed the Valyrian freehold, and they were the only family who left Valyria before this happened. So they are the only Valyrian nobles left. So that's why he's there. So he has a decision, so he can also grab Essos, which is the eastern continent. So I want to be part of all the Targaryen rage, but I don't want to play as a Targaryen, so I will play as one of his vassals. And I decided for Lord Crispian of Claw Isle, a very small island here on the, I think this is called the Cracklaw Point. Yeah. It's a small island. He's from the family of Celtigar. He is High Valyrian as well. which gives me some certain bonuses, which I will play out if I can. And he is a vassal of Lord Aegon of Dragonstone. This gives me some early action and the opportunity to maybe conquer some more. Just so you know, my goal is not to become like the Emperor of the Seven Kingdoms, because the Targaryens start with 3 dragons, all of which are pretty strong and old. Even if I get my hands on like a dragon egg, which I can in this game, I probably will not be able to surpass the Targaryen dragons, except for if for some odd reason Balerion dies pretty early, which is highly unlikely. So, let's hit the play button. It takes a while to load in. Also, if you see some lag in the game, this overhaul is quite massive. So my system gets sometimes a little bit laggy, especially on the higher speed settings, which is why I will keep it, to 3 speed for the entire game. So, there we go. Loads in. Gives me a lot of warnings. Welcome to Crusader Kings, blah blah blah. I'm a high Valyrian feudal, no special features, yada yada yada. I can have up to 3 wives, because I am of the Valyrian religion, as Aegon had 2 wives, his sisters, Visenya and... shoot. I swear to you, I'm usually better at this. Rhaenys. Of which Visenya is his primary wife. Although I think Rhaenys was his favorite wife. Whatever. So, we're here on this little island. And the thing with... let's just take a look at our Lord Crispian of the Claw Isle. I'm a skilled steward, so I get some national tax bonuses, which is good. Money is hard to come by in this game. Very, very hard to come by. And children are fucking expensive. Just saying. Especially women. I'm a trained fighter. This is a trait that is only in this mod. Basically gives you dual skill multiplier. I will talk about that. Crab's Pincer. This is a Valyrian steel axe. So your family can have weapons, Valyrian steel weapons. Those are magic-infused steel weapons that will crush, absolutely crush others. It gives me dual skill multiplier, some opinion, some martial, some prestige. I'm paranoid. I'm ambitious. I'm slothful, so I'm a lazy bastard. Suits me. And I'm patient. The thing is, with the ambitious thing, historically, the family of Celtigar, the Celtigars claimed jurisdiction over the Cracklaw Point here, which all the lords here do not share this sentiment. So I will try to exert my power into the Cracklaw Point area, because I feel like I should. You know, I'm from Valyria. The Celtigars is one of the 2 families that fled together with the Targaryens, together with the Valerians, right here. Okay, so that's that. Let's check my family. I am married to Lady Jane of Claw Island, some low-born High Valyrian. I have 4 children. Desmera, my oldest daughter, is 24. She is pretty much... oh well, she's good in diplomacy. My heir is Sir Dontos. No, he's not a sir. Is Dontos Celtigar. He's a mastermind scholar, which is pretty much useless. Well, national tax modifier plus 15%. Oh, that is nice. Okay. He's a skilled fighter, so he's a better fighter than me. He's charitable, patient, also paranoid, but he's quite shy. He is already married to Eleanor's Sunglass. Let me check the... yeah, the Sunglasses are, I think, a family from somewhere here. I think of Sweetport Sound? Yes. They are like a minor house that also followed the Targaryens. So he's already married, and he has a son, also called Dontos. Then I have 2 more daughters. Elena, she is married to Rhaegar Sunglass, the heir of the Lordship of Sweetport Sound. So we're probably allied, which doesn't help me much, because he's not my direct vassal, whatever. And then I have the youngest daughter, Dela. So one thing is pretty clear, I need to get my daughters out to some lords to get some alliances. But I will wait for that until we decide on what to conquer, because then I have more options. Yeah, that's that. So, my focus, since I have already enough family, it's not family focus. I will go for diplomacy, I think, because I want to make some friends. As my ambition, I don't want to become independent, I don't want to fall in love. Let's go for gain an honorary title. That should happen, because as you can see, I have a very high opinion of my liege. He doesn't like me very much. So can I... Yeah, I will invite him for carousing. This is to get the opinion of him up. What is this? I will just send invite to all my vassals. I will ask for Maester from the Citadel. If you see, yeah, it's a little bit bugged out because it has to scroll. You have different. It's different from the base game. The your council. So I will have this guy oversee my province, which gives me local tax modifier, local build time. I will use my Justicia, which is basically a chancellor, to fabricate a claim on the whispers. I usually don't like to do this in the in this mod. I like to play the political game, but you know, if you have a starting point here, a very small island, you have to scheme. And I use my Storm Singer, which is my priest, to perform charity. Perform charity gives public local revolt risk down, and it's the only other thing that is really worth it. The other one is proselytize, so it will be changed to my religion, which it already is. So let's take a look at my keep, Claw Isle. I have a large Crownlander keep, which is not good, and a lot of other buildings. These kind of things can be improved, but as you can see, it costs a lot. Probably will not be able to get there. Let's see. The Whispers, for example, has the same. So they will probably have almost the same amount of levies they can raise. Let me see. Is there a larger one here on Cracklaw Point? Probably this one. Nope. And Rook's Rest. Yes, Rook's Rest is also part of... Yeah, of Cracklaw Point. So he is actually independent? No, he's not. He is he's only the lordship. Okay. Well, he's only the lord. He is independent in that sense that he has no duke above him. He is a direct vassal to Harren the Black. So, let's dismiss all of this crap. There we go. The Maester is invited. Yeah, let's send them to the... Let's send them out to everyone. There we go. I hope this will go back at some time. Let's send out some minor titles. Commander is already set. Bodyguard is quite annoying to always fill out. As my regent, I take my son. Master of Horse, I take some of my vassals here, so they get a high opinion. I don't want anyone to have negative opinion of me, because then I run in the danger of having plots against me. So now for my bodyguards, I also choose my son because he has a high dual modifier. You can see here dual skill modifier. House Coharis. There we go. I will take you. It basically doesn't matter that much right now. But I have to fill them out or it will bug me all the time. And yeah, one of my daughters. There we go. That is filled out in. Unlanded Suns, yeah, nothing I can do about that. So let's get the time rolling a tick or two. There we go. Okay. Yeah. We declared war on the Storm King, Argilac. So we are going for Westeros. Aegon is asking me to take a position as commander, which I will agree. I'm a loyal servant, I think. Do I have any bonuses? I'm good at defense, but yeah, kind of good. So there we go. Master from the Citadel has arrived. He is meh. Masters will like okay. Masters bring bonuses to educating children. Okay, everyone is coming. It looks like. There we go. Yeah. Gives me some. Where is it? Preparing small feast. Give me some monthly prestige. Also, I get events for. I get events for becoming friends or becoming rivals, actually. So, yeah, long live the king. This is Aegon the Conqueror. He's a brilliant commander. He's a dragon rider. Strong and a formidable fighter. He has Blackfire, the ancestral sword of the Valyrians. He's a rebel leader because he fights against the other guys. He will lose this trait once he won. Ambitious, diligent, just, proud. He's cynical, brave, and authoritative. Cynical, they put this in basically because in like historical, in like parentheses, because there's nothing historical about this, it's all fiction. But historically, he changed his religion to the Face of the Seven after he conquered the Reach. He is a way better commander than I am and has a dual skill modifier of 22. Let's check out his dragon. Balerion the Black Dread. Martial skill of 104. Compared to mine, which is 8. So, yeah, you know what's up. Meraxes was the second one. 76 martial skill. They're a little weaker. 49 is Vega. Vega is also the youngest. It's only 49. Meraxes is 73 and Balerion is 113. Okay, that's that. I also have like neat little show me something here and I get a overview. There we go. Let's move on. So, there we go. I'm commanding now on Claw Isle. Let me see. 750 men. Finest soldiers of the Claw Isles. Medium feudal taxes. What are we at now? We are at small. So, do I have noble vessels? I don't know. Let's check. No, I don't. So I don't want this. Because I have a temple and I have a town. So it would cost me money. Because I don't have feudal... if I don't have feudal levies, I don't get the money, right? Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay, so... here's something interesting. Aegon wants to marry my... Is it my youngest? Yes, my youngest daughter to his half-brother, Orys Baratheon. Orys Baratheon is the founder of the Baratheon dynasty, historically, and like a forefather of King Robert, who is king in the beginning of the books and the TV series. This is a good match. And if Orys becomes the Lord Paramount of the Stormlands, this would give me a very good, very good ally. So I will accept. I probably have to pay a dowry. Oh, she was my treasurer. Does anyone want to become treasurer? Nope, you're all skill 8, so my wife will become the treasurer, because she does not like me that much, actually. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Probably have to... There we go. Reinforcement event. Are we at war with the Tyroshi? Yes, we are. So Argilac is allied to Tyrosh. right here. So we approved medium feudal taxes, which sucked. There we go. Is this a army? I wish I could check it out, this fight. This must be an army, as you can see here. They started with like 2 times the numbers of ours. This must be an army with a dragon inside. Dragons fucking destroy everything else. They destroy everything else. Okay, we are in command of leading troops in Dragonstone. Okay, he put me into the Visenya company.